Artwork can make for a beautiful holiday gift. What a wonderful treat to learn about the work of a historically notable American artist, Ellen Clapsaddle, and how her art can still be appreciated today. Artist Jim Parker of Ilion shares a bit about her history.
These are reproductions of postcards that Ellen Clapsaddle, whose uncle owned this farm, did from 1870 to about 1920. And she did 4,005 images of little children. And she, without intending, she kept a record of little children's clothing, toys, and social activities for over 50 years. And didn't intend that, she was just trying to make a living. And she's one of the few that actually made little children look like children. Ellen her contemporary was Kate Greenaway, and if you look at Kate Greenaway's little children, they look like little bodies with adult faces. Ellen actually made them look like little children. And she started out going to a one-room school in Columbia Center, just south of here, and graduated from the Richfield Academy. There were no high schools, so she graduated from an academy. And she was the first girl to ever graduate from Cooper Union in New York City. And she did send in a couple of her little children to a large postcard company in New York City, and those two postcards became their best sellers, to the point where they hired her to be their art director. And this was just when four-color printing was in its infancy, and it was all done in Germany, in Berlin. So they actually paid her to go to Berlin to supervise the printing of her postcards. And while in Berlin, from 1905 to about 1917, when World War I started, she and her company printed 3.5 million colored postcards. And those postcards are very collectible. In fact, today, Ellen is the most collectible postcard artist, not only in America, but in the world. And she grew up right here in Herkimer County. All of her postcards we reproduce through printed, not only note cards, but we also do art prints of her work, and those are available here. And they're never going to be outdated. She wrote her own little verses too. All the little poems on the bottom, Ellen wrote all those. So it never can be outdated because they're little children. And this is one of her, every holiday she did 40 or 50 images. This is one of her St. Patrick's Day ones. This is one of her Christmas ones. She did a tremendous amount for Valentine's Day, President's Day, a lot of patriotic ones. These are just a couple that we have. We do it locally, and then we sell those on the internet, and we sell them here. And I speak to different historical groups about her and bring displays to let them know that we have an artist here that is almost unknown to the average person, yet among antique dealers is world famous.